guys, welcome to our Q&A session. If you're new here, my name is Betty B. So on today's episode, I'm just going to answer a few questions that friends have been asking me about working and living in Dubai. I hope you find this session helpful, and if you do find it helpful, don't forget to like and just subscribe for more videos. So remember, this is a continuation from my last video, so I'm shooting it in the same location, and this place is called Al Nur Island. Maybe someday I'll get to do another shoot, just an exclusive shoot showing you how this beautiful place looks like. But for today, let's get straight into our first question. So what made you choose Dubai? So I don't know what made me choose Dubai. Actually, before I came here to look for a job, I had come some months back on vacation with my bae, and I think that time I just fell in love with this place. Like I was like, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I am meant to be. Moment, and my desires in life and all that stuff. I just fell in love with everything, like how everything is structured in the place in terms of transportation, the places that you can hang around, the kind of lifestyle of beaches, free access to beaches. Like you can, there's just some kind of vibe which really attracted me. And for me, I came, I saw, and I conquered. That is basically what happened. So I mean, you also have to find your own reasons for coming. In case you're interested in coming and working here in the UAE, just find your reason, and that reason should push you hard. What I did, I decided to quit my job back then. I was working in Somaliland at that moment, and of course the work was going well and all that until I came to Dubai. And the notion that we have in our heads, like, oh Dubai, like everybody wants to work in Dubai. The same way you hear about Dubai and you want to look for opportunities there is the same way that's how my journey started. So basically I just resigned after a vacation. Of course I went back and worked, but now my mind, everything, my body, only my physical body was there. The other parts of my body, we were already working in Dubai. So during vacations, I didn't come with anything. I just carried a few clothes. And so I came here and I started looking for the job physically, And finally I got one ya kujishikilia. Let me say ni ya kujishikilia, because a kind of a job and school and the salary that I envisioned is not what I am having. So, but I still have the push. I'm still searching. So that is what made me choose Dubai, just the beautiful lifestyle. But two, how did you know about Dubai jobs? So from the time I came here for vacation, I became so much interested. I think I was obsessed about living and working in Dubai. So what I did, I became so intentional with my search. Sometimes the way you just want a job, you just want greener pastures and that's it. For me, it was totally different. I wanted to work in Dubai. So I went on LinkedIn and followed schools which are in Dubai. I started following teachers in Dubai and human resource managers in Dubai, so that anything that is coming on my timeline, it is Dubai, 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 Kalas. So the other thing, I started like looking at job boards where they post jobs which are Dubai related, and I was looking for a teaching job, definitely. So that was where my focus. So if you want more on how to use LinkedIn as a very powerful tool to land you a job in the UAE, please go watch my previous video. I have explained in details right there. So after my vacation, I kept on applying every single day. I needed it. So if you search it, the Bible says, knock and the door shall be opened to you. So for me, I knocked and I kept knocking at the opportunities that came my way in my email, in my LinkedIn, and I went inside and searched for them. I attached some of the job boards in my previous video, so please go check them out. Yeah, so that is it, I think so, how I came to learn about Dubai jobs. Yeah, so throughout all this process, I mean, let me tell you, let me be very honest with you, I didn't have anyone to rely on, like, hey, help me look for this job, hey, help me find this job. Of course, yeah, that is it. So I just took the risk. I took the risk of resigning my job and coming here physically jobless. Who has that kind of a gut? If you do have it, I mean, you are most welcome, because where there is a will, of course, there is a way. Actually, throughout my search, I used to tell myself that phrase every single day. How is it living and working there? So for the living and working in Dubai part, I think personally I am loving it. Because there's so much freedom in terms of, first of all, I have my weekends, Saturday and Sunday. The thing I love about being a teacher here in Dubai, Fridays are just my darlings, because I get to leave work by 12. Like, generally living in Dubai is very expensive, all the way from accommodation. Actually, that's the most expensive accommodation. So that's why I don't stay in Dubai. I actually live in Sharjah. So I get to commute from Sharjah to Dubai. I feel it's cheaper that way because a means of transport is not a problem. It's actually way cheaper to commute than to reside in Dubai. I mean, that is just my personal opinion. I don't know what other people. Now, it's even more beautiful living in Sharjah and living and working in Sharjah, because here the school days are 4: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you are off. Dubai, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday is half day, so you get to enjoy a full weekend. So that is an advantage, because if you have some other things that you're trying to run, businesses and all that, or you're trying to start up a business, that is the right opportunity, because you have a whooping whole weekend to do your other stuff. I'll give you an experience that I've had here in Sharjah. So basically, living here, it's the same as living in Dubai. So when you come here, the thing is, you come as a fresher, whether you have 20 years of teaching experience or 1 year, or you have none. Everybody is a fresher. So when you come here as a job seeker, you might find yourself living in a shared accommodation or shared spaces. And this place offers literally a variety to choose from depending on your pockets. So you can choose to stay in a bed space, which is like a room full of beds, bunk beds for that matter, like the upper deck and the lower deck. You rent one of them. Alternatively, you can go for a partition. Partition is basically just a whole room, and then it's been partitioned either with plywood or some board. So depending on the size of the room can be divided into maybe 3 or 4, or just into 2, and then you'll find a bit. But the good thing about coming to look for a job here is, as a fresher, you don't have to worry about buying things for your house, because most of the types of accommodation that you find here, you'll always find there's a bed there's a mattress, and some of them even have what do we call it, like full beddings, like a bed sheet and a blanket and all that, and even the kitchen is equipped. So the only thing that you need is cater for your groceries and all that. Then you can choose to rent a full room or studio. You can choose a studio. You can rent a 1-bedroom house, 2-bedroom house, 3-bedroom house, a whole apartment, a villa. That totally depends on you. Yes, that totally depends on you. I think I would say transport is also very easy. You can choose to use public transport or private means. You can use a taxi. You can buy yourself a car if you want to.
And if you choose to do if you choose to do public means, you just have to make sure you have this card. It's called a null card. Yeah, it works only in Dubai. There's Abu Dhabi has a different one, Sharjah doesn't have, Ajman has, I think so, and like different Emirates operating differently. So if you have this, you can use it for your to access the buses, the public buses. You can access the train also, and that's it. Then when it comes to buying your groceries or your small shopping at home, we have quite a number of shops around all over to choose from, and they always have offers. At any given time of the month, you find store A, store B, they have offers, so you can always just do your shopping at any time of the month. I think so, yeah. But there's a variety to choose from. Then when it comes to outfits, if you prefer high-end outfits or designer outfits, you find them in the malls. If you prefer mtush, you can find that there's so many shops around. Like you can shop randomly. You can, yeah. So you can get literally anything that you want, depending on everything depends on the size of your pocket. Like this country is so accommodating. And even if you have little money, trust me, the quality will always be high. You know, even the services, however cheap the service might be, at the end of the day, you still find value for your money.
What do you love most about working and living in Dubai? So I love so much about this place, and one of them being the diversity. You get to learn a lot of things when you interact with people from different nationalities. Like recently I came to learn that we have SDAs in India. The other thing, if you're lucky enough, you get an attractive package. Attractive package includes good salary, accommodation, and all that stuff. But this also depends. I mean, some places they pay you depending on your qualifications and experience. For example, teachers who are UK qualified, they get paid more money than the rest of us. And the thing I like about living and working here, as a teacher, as you get to interact with diverse kids, as much as you're teaching them, there's so much for you to also learn, from them. So it's like personal and professional growth is a guarantee, because first of all, you're coming to teach in an international setup, so that yeah, you become diverse, and getting to understand how to integrate your culture into some other people's cultures. That is one thing. So there's a personal growth, and then there's professional growth. Now, regarding the dress code, going to work is basically business casual and no pressure, no stress. I'm not sure about other schools, but at least where I am working currently, we only do business casual. The only thing not allowed is denim trousers. So you can put on literally anything that you're comfortable with, as long as it is respecting the culture. That is, like, it shouldn't be too short, too revealing, too tight. It's just the basic ethics of going to work and dressing up. Okay. The teaching experience in this country is just rewarding generally. So I would highly encourage you to come and give it a try. What else? Next question. See? So what do you dislike? What do you dislike? The early mornings, I mean, school starts very early. Like, you must have reported to work by 7:15. So that means you're always having early mornings. And then because the school day is very short, there's a lot of pressure in between 7:15 to 1:50 p.m. There's quite a lot that goes on. So that's so much pressure. I am still in the process of accepting that this is what I invited myself into.
The pressure is getting.
Then the other thing is, just being away from your family and support system can sometimes be so depressing, especially when the communication is limited. is adjusting into the new culture. Is increased admin task. I'm not going into details, but that's it. If you're coming here to work, just get ready for the work pressure, which you can deal with. Next question. How did you get your work permit? So I am in the process of getting my work permit, but like I told you in my other video, the work permit, you don't have to worry about it if it's your organization that does it for you. So all you need to do, provide your documents, the relevant documents, and then your organization will work it for you. But if you want to buy your own visa, there's the one we call freelance visa. I think it's around 200K, or even more than that. So if that is the one that you want, then it's okay. I dropped the number in my other video. You can just go check it out and inquire. Mine is on the way, hopefully soon. If they don't give it to me, probably I will have to just renew my visit visa, which is quite expensive also to renew at the moment. Yeah, so hopefully they're gonna make for me one very soon. Yeah. Is it a contract? Like, how long do you plan to work there? So yes, it is a contract, and the contract comes with a 6 months probation, so that by the end of the 6 months, if you feel like you cannot take it anymore with that company or with that school, you quit. The same way, if your employer feels like you are not the best fit for that position, they let you go. How long are you planning to work in Dubai? So I don't know. Like I told you, what attracted me here, I haven't gotten it yet. The thing is, if Dubai is not Dubaiing for me, I will go. The next moment you'll hear I am in Denmark or I am in Ireland, you know. So I think I'll stop part 1 of this video right here because it's already long enough. Just look out for part 2. I hope you learned something. I hope it inspired you enough to make that bold move. Otherwise, it's a wrap. It's been a pleasure having you until this end. Thank you and bye.